Top 10 animes that will carry 2022 anime season. Okay, this better be true.
2021's been great so far. We've had returning shows not giving these new superstars any room to breathe since everyone's fighting for that anime of the year spot. But we can't help but get overcome by the hype of shows that would be hitting the screens a little later, next year to be exact. So, let's have a look at some of the big names that next year would come packing with, making hype and excitement run wild all over the place with 10 anime that will be carrying the year.
That Chainsaw Man?
The Devil is a Part-Timer, second season.
Ooh. Why is it so loud? What the?
Well, look who's here. The With Donald Satan is here at your service, and he'll make sure you get some of the best laughs anime has to offer. What started as something so dramatic...
High-Rise Invasion is overrated?
Ended up being such...
Oh yeah, you know what? I was watching High-Rise Invasion like before everyone, like, okay, so I clicked on High-Rise Invasion right when it came out, like around that time, and I was watching, I was like, you know, this is good and all, but for it to be like, people are like, bro, you gotta watch High-Rise Invasion, bro, this is such a good, like, it's not that good, you know what I mean? Like, it's definitely good, but it's not like, recommend to a friend and they have to watch it and they have to keep up with the series good, you know what I mean? Like, I get the appeal and why people would think like it's that good, but it's kind of just like decent. It's like a decent anime.
That's a wonderful experience. The wait has truly killed more than just a few of us by now. Well, it looks like the Demon King heard our pleas and is returning to perform on the screen.
6 out of 10? You watched every episode? You watched every episode except one. It's decent. 6 out of 10. For me, I'd probably give it a 6.8 or like 7. 7, yeah.
Let's see what the anime puts Satan up against this time. Cause in ordinary
so the devil is a part-timer. So how does this work?
Comedy, fantasy, and action bringing together a brew straight from the
I never seen an episode of this.
Sure kept us waiting. Saga of Tanya the Evil Season 2.
Never heard of this. Saga of Tanya the Evil.
An anime about an East guy should always
wait, evil or
yeah, to keep up the image? Wrong. Mavericks like Tanya are exactly what gives meaning to this other world transportation theme that we can't seem to get enough of. Military and conspiracies couldn't find a better rival that this anime where things are just all over the place. And with geniuses comprising of the upper echelon of characters, one could reckon Tanya having a hard time to thrive in this universe she was part of all of a sudden. But we all remember how much of an oddball we got to see, right? And with 2022 marking the return to probably one of the best titles of 2017, let's get ready to have madness take us all in with a universe that makes sure things aren't blended at all by any means. Spriggan.
Yeah, bro. You're true. Honestly, true. Yeah, you're right.
I know the comment section is going to be full of comments flaming.
Okay, listen.
This title, given how it's Netflix and CGI at the same time, the perfect recipe for disaster. Though, why do you have to ruin such a classic like that?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Even though this is CG, oh my god. Even though this is CGI, this still looks good. Like, I can't lie to anyone right now that. You know, I don't like CG stuff usually, but this looks good right here. Okay, this actually looks good for the first time. Do I have water, bro? Thank God.
See for yourself what these Spriggans are capable of, since operating under the name of Archon puts you out there as the best humanity has.
I feel like the CGI in this is so little, or like they made it, they took their time on it so that it doesn't look like straight CGI garbage. You know how an anime actually looks like straight CGI garbage? This does not look like that. This looks actually good. This looks kind of good.
Up to go against the U.S. Machine Corps wouldn't only be a world of hurt, as most of us are imagining right now. Secrets exposed, mysteries divulged. Someone has to stop the bad guy from ruining it all for the gist of it, and the Spriggans.
Like, it looks like good CGI. It doesn't look like.
Blue Lock.
This looks interesting as well.
Seeing this for the first time made the good old Inazuma 11 come to the picture, given how the Raimon boys went from such humble beginnings to overcome the world in the OG season. But Blue Lock made sure I don't confuse it with the kids show, since soccer gets super intense in a heartbeat when the title is in the equation. You know a coach with ego in his name is going to come up with the most outrageous idea out there, right?
True.
Well, the Blue Lock Project just happens to be one of them. And with all these strikers battling it out in this peculiar survival of the fittest, just who would come out on top to carry the team?
This is why I don't like sports anime. They make every moment so dramatic. Okay. That is true, but they have to though. It's like sports. It's like, have you ever played sports before? It's like almost everything you do in a sport like matters. Like every time you shoot a ball in soccer, it matters. Like it has to, like, I don't know, but not every moment. Yeah, I guess you're right. What do you mean by that though? Like, what anime does that?
Follow Yoichi Isagi and a bunch of interesting faces that would make choosing your top favorite the most difficult thing in the entire universe. JoJo Bizarre Adventure.
Haikyuu? Let me see it. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. I haven't finished Haikyuu, but I do remember that one part where like, dude is like, I know what you mean. Where they're like, no way, he did that. He just spiked the ball like so hard, and it went past. Like, is that what you're talking about? Like, where they overanalyze everything, and they're like, we have to try again or something like that.
6. Stone Ocean.
Yeah, that could get annoying. That could definitely I can see how that's annoying, yeah. I can see how that's annoying. Hopefully Blue Lock is not like that and you actually enjoy it. I mean, this looks enjoyable, but I think it's the same thing. I think it's going to be the kind of same thing.
That would make choosing your top
So I don't know.
the most difficult thing in the entire universe. JoJo Bizarre Adventure Part 6.
But it's kind of like any other anime. Like Naruto, they do that, but they're just not playing sports. Like, dude will like, I don't know, like they just do one move and they're like, no way, did you just see what he did? And they're like, no, I didn't know. And then they're like, yeah, okay, basically what this guy, and then they just go on this whole long rant explaining what this guy did, and they're just sitting there like this. like come on, bro. Like, can we get to the next part of the anime? Like, you're just sitting there like, yeah. And then like, no way, did you just see what he did? And then they just replay it over and over again. They just start talking about it. And they yeah, exactly. Oh, it is so stupid. And at the end of the episode, they're like, all right, this is how you defeat him. And then the guy moves. He's like, he does another thing, and it's the whole thing over again. This is a JoJo, another JoJo rendition.
We're finally getting some more JoJo. How cool is that? The memes are getting kind of old as well.
You know what? I actually like this guy talking right now. He sounds like the dude when you walk into GameStop and they're like talking about all the new games coming out. Oh my god, here comes the next new game. Look, it's Mario, and guess what he has along? He's brought his friends to play some Mario Top Golf, and he's like, this guy is honestly good at what he does. You know, I commend this guy.
Claimed by many to be the best in the entire series, Stone Ocean.
I'm drinking water so much because my throat is so dry because I'm sick right now. So like,
takes a different approach to the universe, and we clearly love it to pieces.
It's not working though, for sure.
Let's see how the Amazon takes the reign since being the daughter of the Kujo Jotaro. The girl's gotta have a lot up her sleeves, no? A one-of-a-kind prison break is on your way.
Also, I need to watch JoJo because there was definitely like no, my friends keep recommending it, and then also like it just looks interesting. Like after you get into it, I feel like after you get into like at least one season, it will just be interesting the whole way, like the whole rest of the show.
That would give the old ones a run for their money, and a baddie sitting on top that wouldn't go down without putting up one hell of a performance. One wouldn't be able to forget for ages to come. Demon Slayer Season 2.
Okay. I'm watching this right now. It's really good. It's really good. Part 1 is boring. If it wasn't, not many people would quit. Oh, okay. So I get what you mean. Yeah. I mean, I was watching part 1. Is that the one with the vampires and stuff? Demon Slayer is mad overrated. Okay. There's this. Okay. You know, Demon Slayer. I don't know. I like it. I feel like it deserves its praise. But yeah, I feel like it does. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it does deserve its praise. I feel like it deserves it.
The anime that took 2019 by storm is returning to show just what peak animation looks like.
Now, there is some weird parts in Demon Slayer. It doesn't deserve to have more sales and stuff than Spirited Away. Okay, well, that's because new people who are new to anime are learning about anime now. That's the only reason why. Like, back, you have to think about it. Back in the day, anime was so like, yo, this guy's watching anime? What a weirdo, you know? And nowadays it's like, yo, this guy watches anime? Oh, that's cool. I watch anime too. It's like, that's cool. It's kind of turning into. So, like, yeah, that's the only reason why it has more views or more sales than Spirited Away, and why it's the highest grossing anime like movie or highest grossing anime movie, right? So I'm pretty sure that's the only reason why. It's because more people are starting to get into it and accept it now, you know.
Nothing short of being cocaine to the eyes.
But what was I about to say? Oh, in the new season in Demon Slayer, the entertainment arc, there's like this weird CG part. Like if they start adding more weird CG parts like that, I don't know about Demon Slayer. Like there was this one CG part where like where Tanjiro was like Tanjiro was on a roof and he was like sniffing around, and the camera like had to go to like into like a I'm not possessed, okay. I'm sick, and I told you, I explained why I was drinking water, and it didn't work, so I had to cough. Okay, bro, you okay? I watched some Demon Slayer season 1 and read the manga. It's a 7.2 out of 10. Okay, why everyone? Okay, listen. Honestly, just ask my brother, and yeah, that's the only reason why I have. That's all I have to say. After the, what was I gonna say? Oh, the CG part. Like, the camera pans in a circle like this, like kind of around him, and it just was whole CG. It was so garbage. I was not expecting it to be CG, and once I saw it was CG, I almost threw up. No, I'm
Demon
fine.
Slayer isn't an experience any of us would be missing out on given how much of a big name it is. From the looks of the trailer, we're about to get the Yoshiwara arc, in addition to the anime giving us a deeper insight into the Hashiras that had a super hype back then. Ufotable's kind of evil, you know. We already can't get enough of the movie, and they're hitting us with a season that's going to become
True.
one of the best titles 2022 is going to have.
Wait, okay, now that, now oh, what the, no, I see what you're saying now. Like, what that guy just said, how it's gonna be the best, like, what did he say?
Can't get enough of the movie, and they're hitting us with a season that's going to become one of the best titles 2022 is.
Like, no, okay, one of the best titles, okay, maybe, but, like, come on. You know what I mean? Like, we still got, I don't even know how many other stuff we got. I don't know. I feel like this anime right here is good for people who are just getting into anime, and that's why it's popping off so much. Because it's an easy concept to wrap your head around. And it's not some crazy, like, concept as in trying to get into Naruto. Like, you won't be intimidated when you're trying to get into Demon Slayer because there's only a few episodes to catch up on. You know what I mean? Kind of bad, though. She 13 or something? Wait, what? Who? No, she's 113. She's 113. She's 113. That's what I just looked it up right now. Okay. You're good. You're good. You're good. Don't worry. Wait, what the Wait, no, you're right. Her human age is 13, but her actual age is 113. What the That's weird. No, that's actually weird. That's actually weird. That's actually weird. She still had a body, but yeah, she actually did. Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. No, you're actually right. That's weird. Hey, but at least, wait, no, I was about to say, hey, you're not catching me, you know. You're not catching me. This looks interesting too. Oh shoot, let me take my medicine. Let me pop some pills, guys.
Just where the 2019 hit left off. I mean, looking back at it, they ended it in such a dramatic fashion that it was hard not to be on the lookout for any rumor, to be honest. Let's see where the journey would take Thorfinn this time, since there's a lot for the boy to do before he can find that inner peace. Peace he lost that day he saw his father for the last time. The poster already looks
Okay,
good,
nice
and with
spoilers.
Orphan on his way to amaze both us and every Dane there is, this season's going to be a good one. To be honest, I'm very much looking forward to how Canute would mature and grow later on in the series, since the way things ended up last season, it's no wonder that he became the face people want to super look forward to. Chainsaw Man.
Those look good.
The trailer that blew up in an instant. It won't be wrong to say that people are super hyped about a show that wasn't even that hot a couple of months ago. Pushing someone beyond what he can endure is going to let loose the demon he chains inside of him. That's like the oldest rule in the book. But Denji showed both us and the Yakuza that he isn't one to mess around with. Pochita coming super handy, making him a force to be reckoned with in an instant.
Huh?
Hard to slice the entire
I'm glad my brain just blocked all that. That was probably just spoilers on in on. What did he say?
Aren't going to like when they see his true form, since devil or demon aren't words that suit him at all. I'm pretty sure people want to fan service more, but just let Denji surprise you once, and the anime won't be the same ever again. Before we reveal the number one,
The fighting animation for it looks good.
so that you have a whole list of titles to wait for.
Thank you.
From Goblin Slayer sequel to Danmachi Season 4 to Made in Abyss sequel to Dr. Stone Season 3, we're just getting started.
Oh my god.
Shield Hero 2, our Feretta Season 2, Jujutsu Kaisen's movie, NA's release, to the Black Clover and Dragon Ball Super movies. The show never ends. Attack on Titan Final Season Part 2.
Well, so should I catch up on this then? Should I catch up on this on Attack on Titan? Because I haven't watched it at all. Maybe I should. Goblin Slayer? Yeah, I need to watch Goblin Slayer, but I feel like, wasn't there like a weird part in it? I don't know. I feel like that was just one episode or something.
To start with our final two, let's first talk about the face of modern animation. The only manga that a lot of you read because the weight just couldn't let you live. Attack on Titan is probably the best that's happened to anime. Good thing the previous season's hate is out of the picture since it was pretty annoying to look at. This season follows where the last one left off and tells us the answers to the questions that have been questioning us
I'm scared.
for a while. History would become crystal clear, and the true meaning of being a friend.
I'm closing my eyes so I don't see any spoilers.
Pieces to the puzzle that the show has been since day one. Manga readers already know what's going to happen, but we're
That was called manga.
to get blown away once again, right? Bleach, 1,000-year Blood War arc.
Now this looks good. I need to definitely catch up on Bleach. I saw the trailer for that, I think on stream.
I still remember how much.
Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon is mid? 4.710. Dang, you just have these ratings out like fast, like anytime you have these ratings ready. Now what I was gonna say is that I haven't watched an episode of that, but I know is it just a whole bunch of fan service and it's just garbage?
Much of a shocking one.
Hey, 4 out of 10, just like my sub count right now. I need to stop.
Back in the day. I mean, imagine your kid self tuning into the show the same time of the week, and it's just Tom and Jerry making you hate cats all of a sudden. But anime anniversaries have always brought with them surprises, and this was all the more welcome since we desperately want to see what the manga had to tell us. This arc is sure to bring back Bleach into the game since the filler sure killed my boy back in the day. With all new foes to test some Bakuto against, and with rather interesting faces returning to the screen, let's get hit by that adrenaline dose over and over again in this.
So, choking it? Okay, no, it wasn't. Yeah? Okay. Oh yeah, there's a lot of fans there? Okay.
Well, you know what I'm talking about.
Wait, what the how did he just end that like that? That was smooth, not even gonna lie. I have no idea what he just said. What did he say at the end?